Record. Okay, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So what I'm saying is today we will basically make it work, this program make it work, but you should know how exactly what's happening on the back. You should be knowing all the intricate details. You may not be knowing each and everything, but there's a lot of things to know. So I'm going to open up the command prompt. And you just see we have created a first.java. Okay, it is stuck behind this video screen. So let me get this somewhere, get some space from here. What is the command prompt? What is the command prompt? Here it is. I will get it here. Okay, on this screen. Like get this video stuff on this screen. It's okay. Now we got this thing. Okay, just have a quick look on it. Just have a quick look on it that we have got a public class first. Okay, the first line which is there, which we don't write, but it is there, is import. Okay, like in a C, you got a hash include. Here we got to import. I got to import java dot lang dot star. Remember this thing. That Java basically, okay, I'm gonna write on a slide. Maybe where is that slide? Okay, here we've got an empty slide here. Remember once for all that Java, we have a Java. Okay, keep one thing in mind. Haider Ali has come up. Okay, in Java we got either the classes or the interfaces. Okay, but firstly the Java has got a, no, I should say Java on the top. Okay, it has got a what's called a lang package. We may create our own packages. They're not just nothing but a folders. You must have seen packages in your C++ and all. It's a lang package. Okay, in a lang package, everything is contained, what we need. Okay, in a lang package, we have classes or interfaces. What is this difference between classes and interfaces and how they work? This is the subject later on. Okay, we take in detail the interfaces and classes we already know. And you must be knowing that in a class we have one class called object class. Which class? Object class. So remember once for all, you import or you don't import, you are actually importing java.lang package. Okay, this is a lang package here. मैंने गड़बड़ कर दिया थोड़ा सा लिखने में, इसको साफ से लिखेंगे हम. It is a lang package. Java.lang package is the everything what you want, and in it we have classes and interfaces. What is their difference? What is interface? What is the difference between class and interface? We'll see it later on. You may have got an idea of interface using the C++. Okay, you will get आपको आ जाएगा वो याद जब हम पढ़ेंगे interfaces बाद में. Now we have in a classes one of the class called object class. ठीक है. Now this object class, आप कोई भी क्लास बनाओ, जैसे मैंने अभी क्लास बनाया ये first.java, इसका सुपर क्लास ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास है ही है. So object class is a super class of any class you make in your Java. It is implicit there. It is that's called extend. The inheritance जो हम कहते हैं ना, inheritance, यहाँ पे inheritance को हम बोलते हैं extend. The class, the child class extends from the parent class. So each and every class of a Java extends from a class called, what is it called, Shabash? Anji?
Parent class.
Object class. Yes, this is the parent class or root class of all the objects you have. And in a technical way, what I say, all the classes, जैसे अभी आपने first.java बनाया. And remember F capital, huh? Write it, make it a habit. Because class name F capital. Okay. Object class O capital. Okay. So the first class has to extend. We use the keyword what? Extend from the object class. That means object class, the parent class of all the classes, and all other classes which you're going to make are the children of the object class. Does it make sense? Okay, now come back to it. So you write it, and you don't have to write it because it is by default there. So put up a comment there. Import java.lang.star. So it is there by default. Okay. Keep that thing in mind. Second thing is, I told you, this is already I told you that the file name and the class name has to be the same. Okay, and F capital because class name. Then the main class, somebody has just joined, that's why I'm telling you. the main class which was in a C++ outside the class, okay, because main was not in a class in C++, but here main also has to be inside this class. So main has to be inside the class. Everything is object, everything has to be inside some kind of an object. Nothing is outside. Even we have primitive data types, but they have to land into some kind of a class. Do you understand? Even do we have primitive data types, but they have to be some part of some class, some object. They can't be alone. Everything is a class here. Does it make sense? Now it is time to run.
Sir.
It is time to run it. Now, if I have already opened up this thing. Where is the bin? Now you go to the bin. This is your C. Okay, in the C you got the program files, you got the Java, and in a Junada Shaukat just come up JDK 16.0, and then you got here the bin. In the bin is your two important files. That's the java.exe, this one, and javac.exe. Okay, we got a couple of files. There is some chat coming up. Let me see what's that. Can anyone please zoom send link of this class? Haider Ali, can please send him link. And Arshin is here. Just tell, Arshin is doing with the laptop. She's not having a problem. Send somebody link to the Haider Ali. Now, what I'm saying is we got a couple of files here, the Java and Javac. What are these? They will be required for running our program. The first thing what we do is I open up the command prompt. Okay, I will write here. Should I use first Javac or Java? Because what is this time I'm having? What is this first.java? What is this? What is the first.java?
File.
It is just a source code. It is just a source code. Will it get executed? We have to compile it, no?
Javac, we have to write Javac first.
So we will use a compiler. So we say Javac, okay, and the name of the file is first.java. So if when I do it, Zubair, what will be the output? That's why I open up this Pandora box here. I open up this folder here, na? When I execute this, there will be another file created. What will be the extension of that file?
.java.
Huh?
Yeah, .java.
.java तो source file होगी ना? .java तो source file होगी. आपने लिखी. ठीक है? So after compilation, what we make? You just say out of. I don't say you tell me exactly, but you say out of what we have learned so far, na? What we create out of compilation? Do we create executables here? Do we create executables or we create bytecode?
Bytecode.
Bytecode, sir. Bytecode.
What's the bytecode having the extension?
Class.
Class. So that means if I give it a go here, you just see on the right what will happen. Enter. If it is having no errors, then so here nothing happens. Maybe I refresh. Okay, but still nothing happens. Why nothing happens? I don't understand. Why is not making the dot class? Let me see. It should make. Refresh. Okay, let me close this and get it again. There is some issue. Where is it? This is attendance file, not here. This is the bin. This is the PC. This is my C, and there are Java P. Oh my God, what I have done? Okay. Why is it not making? Why is it not making? Okay, yeah, it has made it, but it's not making it here because what is the path? What is the path? I have done it.
In program file.
Yeah, it is in a C user Juni somewhere. So I have to get to this folder first. Otherwise, I have to find it. Nah, let me get this to the folder first. Even we could compile it from anywhere. Why? क्योंकि जो path पिछली बार select की थी ना, operating system को पता है कि path क्या है compiler की, जो path की थी select. Somebody should watch the videos. So इसलिए हम कहीं से भी करेंगे compile हो जाएगा, लेकिन run नहीं होगा, क्योंकि class path नहीं पता है, वो हम set कर सकते हैं. मैं अभी बताऊंगा, पहले वो भी बताऊंगा मैं. हम जाएंगे फिलहाल C colon में यहाँ पे. What is that? C colon backslash. Why is it not working? Is it forward slash? What I'm doing? Oh, CD backslash. What I'm doing? Okay, then CD Java P is a folder name. Okay, now I'm in this folder. Now I'm in the Java P folder. Okay, Now here I will run a Java compiler and run this file first dot Java, enter. Now if there are no errors, and you could see what is here, second file ban gayi. What is it called? First dot class. So what's the first dot class? It is is it executable or it is bytecode?
Bytecode.
It's a bytecode. Is bytecode intermediate code or it's a executable code which run on the machine?
Intermediate.
It is just an intermediate code. It cannot run on the machine. It is a general purpose code. It can run on any machine. So it is write once and execute everywhere. But what we need to execute this, what we need?
JVM.
.exe.
We need JVM. Yes, we need .exe which will executable on that system. But who will make it? Who will make it? So to do that, what we need?
JDK tool. Runtime.
JDK is done. JDK part is done. We have done with it. We don't need now JDK. We need JRE.
Run.
Sofia is saying correct. We need JRE only now. We need Java runtime environment to run the bytecode. Because in Java runtime environment, I told you, what is that? This one, intro.this. Somewhere I told you, no, that thing. No, not here. Down. This one. Look here. JDK. We got a Java compiler development tools and all. But then we need what? JRE. Even though JDK has everything, it has loaded. When you install Java, it has loaded JDK, it has loaded JRE, it has loaded JVM, it has loaded libraries, it has loaded APIs. Everything is there. But to run this class file, the bytecode, I don't need the JDK now. But I need the JRE, Java Runtime Environment, and JVM. So for that, what I do is I will use the command Java. And then I called what's the name of it? First. It's actually first.class now. I want to, what will you feed to the Java? You will feed Java first.class, but I don't write here class because it takes by default. Okay? Getting? Everybody getting? Common, you getting? So now to the compiler, I gave my source code first.java. Okay? Now it compiled it and formed the first.class, which is a bytecode, an intermediate code which cannot run on any system, but which can run on any system after giving it to the JVM and all. Okay, na? Now I am feeding to the Java first. What is this first here? What is the extension of this first?
.class.
.class. I am feeding first.class. I don't have to write .class. I have to write only first. Enter, and it will run it. Assalamu alaikum. What was there? It is getting run. Does it make sense now? Does it make sense, Shah Zubair? So what is this Java then? What is this Java then? Java C was a compiler. What is this Java then?
JRE.
Runtime environment.
Is it JRE? Is it
JRE.
Is it compiler or is it JVM?
JRE.
It is JRE because JVM individually doesn't work. JVM works because of JRE, right? It is a JRE who has inside the JVM and all parts, APIs and all. And that is what is required to run a program. Java runtime environment has. So if I have this class file and I don't have a JDK loaded, okay, but I have a JRE loaded, okay. Say for example, I have a system here, it has JRE. Another system, it has a JDK. What will be the difference? Zahid will tell us. I'm having this hand is a system, which is, Zahid, can you hear? You're troubling, I guess. But can you listen to what I'm saying? Zahid Beg.
Sir, actually, I'm traveling right now. Sorry for.
You're listening to what I'm saying or not?
Yes, I am listening, but.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
Not all of
We move on to the Samira Fumbo. Samira ji, salam alaikum. Agar I show system, it has the what is called as क्या बोले मैं अभी भूल गया यार JDK इसमें है, ठीक है ना? और ये मेरा हाथ है, मोनो सिस्टम है, इसमें JRE है. तो डिफरेंस क्या होगी? इसमें और इसमें क्या डिफरेंस होगी?
सर प्लीज रिपीट, थोड़ा कट के आ रहे हैं.
अच्छा, मैं कह रहा हूँ ये मेरा सिस्टम है, इसमें जावा JDK है, जावा डेवलपमेंट किट, और ये मेरा सिस्टम है, इसमें JRE खाली है, JDK नहीं है, लेकिन JRE है. तो इसमें एक चीज एक्स्ट्रा होगी इससे, बहुत सारी चीजें होंगी, फिलहाल एक चीज बता मुझे, व्हाट विल बी एक्स्ट्रा इन द जेडीके वाला सिस्टम, उसमें क्या एक्स्ट्रा होगा? जो बताएगा वो, इसको आवाज कम आ रही है शायद, शी इज नॉट एबल टू स्पीक बिकॉज उसके वॉइस भी ब्रेक हो रही है। कोई और बता सकता है?
सर उसमें JVM एक्स्ट्रा होगा।
किसमें जेवीएम एक्स्ट्रा होगा यार?
सर जिसमें JRE होगा।
जिसमें जेडीके होगा उसमें जेवीएम नहीं होगा क्या? वेट वेट वेट, कहाँ गया स्लाइड? ये देखो, जब जेडीके आपके यहाँ ना, when you have JDK, the top box, you have everything in you. If you have a JDK, you have a JRE, you have a JVM, you have everything. You don't need anything then. But if you have only JRE, then what is missing?
So JDK, Java compiler, we can only run it.
Java
We can't
compiler
compile
will
the
be
file.
missing. We don't have a Java compiler. So what I am saying is, listen, if you have a JDK, you have everything. But if you have only JRE, that can also be possible that my system is only having Java runtime environment. That means it is able to run the Java code. Okay. If I feed it my class file, that's the byte code, it will run for me. But it will not be able to compile. It will not be able to. Does it make sense? समझ में आ रही है सबको? Now this, in the JRE, there is a JVM, which is interpreter based. Now listen to that this is interpreter based. जो JVM है मेरे पास, इसमें पहले मेरे पास होगा एक चीज that's called class loader. We have one that's class loader. We have byte code verifier. Okay. We have the garbage collector. Okay. We have the security manager. We have security manager, and we have the execution engine. Execution engine. Keep that in mind. Where is my specs? Why am I not putting blue cut, Okay. So this JVM is not that simple. It takes 4 passes. It takes your code. What will it take? Will it take source code or it will take byte code? JVM, will it take source code or byte code?
Byte code.
It will take byte code. Source, क्योंकि source code तो JDK ने convert कर दिया. इससे पहले आप इसके अंदर जाओगे JVM में, you need a byte code. You don't need a source code. Source code has to be compiled. And this JVM is interpreter based. JVM is what? It is interpreter based. ठीक है ना? It is interpreter based. And it takes 4 passes. So first thing is JVM, it loads the classes. That's called class loader. It verifies them using the 4 passes. Then it has a garbage collector also. Security manager and execution engine. Why we have a garbage collector? Because we have here new, which will create us new memory. Like you have mallocs and all, C, malloc and calloc. We have here new to create the objects and memory, new memory. But we do not have delete. So who will actually, because there are some lot of you may be creating a lot of objects, and then you may not be using them, and they are still there in the memory. Who will clean this mess? So there will be a garbage collector which will do it for us. We'll see it later in detail. Garbage collector, which will actually see who is these dangling, we sometimes call them as a dangling pointers, that those objects who do not have their references. For example, you create an object and you had a reference which is pointing to that object. Now in that reference you put up something else. आपका एक object था यहाँ पे, आपने एक reference variable बनाया और it was pointing to this. Okay, it has an address of this location. Now आपने क्या किया काम, एक दूसरा object बनाया और इसकी address डाला, यानी कि ये खत्म हो गया. अब ये जो object है ये तो है वहां पे, it is in the memory, लेकिन इसका कोई handle ही नहीं है. जो इसका हैंडल था वो इसके पास था ना, रेफरेंस वैल्यू के पास. अब वो एड्रेस ही घूम गया ना. अब ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट जो कि मेमोरी के अंदर है, इनको क्लीन कौन करेगा? दैट्स कॉल्ड गार्बेज कलेक्टर. वी हैव JVM garbage collector also. Then there is a security manager. Security manager. We have a security manager. For all of you, I would like to say, if you at all want to sit in a class, So be disciplined, be like what is the class meaning. Okay, anybody talking with others and etc sitting in a class, I will remove you straight away. Don't take me for granted. I may be helpful and I may be, you know, kind and all and having love in my heart for everybody, but that doesn't mean that the sanctity of class can be disturbed by anyone. Okay, I'm warning other guys like Ifra, Arshin, and Fahim, Shaukat, and there is Haider Ali. You have to keep your camera on and be disciplined. I shouldn't be telling you like a small kid. Isko?
Arshin ka.
Arshin is here, but I'm getting a next Arshin here. Okay, they got two Arshins. I don't know why. How can I get two Arshins here? Let me remove this.
सर क्या बोल रहे हैं आप?
Who is saying? What is the question? Anyone having Fahim, there is a question.
सर बहुत सुना ये तू क्या वनान मैं उस बूझिन
मतलब मैं समझ के क्वेश्चन छा किन क्या बूझिन क्लास बूझना किन
मैं उस बूझ ना पानुन बस मैं तो तवे खरी
Fahim, अच्छा I called you for keep your camera on.
अच्छा मैं छु निवान बो सक मा छति मा बोज नहीं बुश यवान बोज नहीं किन किन
अच्छा ठीक. You have to keep your everybody has to keep your everybody has to keep camera on and maintain the sanctity of class. This is you already know it because you are a grown up kid, so it's not like that. So anyways, so we have a class loader and we got Ifra. If you don't open up your camera now, I have to remove you beta. So better is you open up your camera. So class loader, bytecode verifier, garbage collector, security manager, which is, you know, quite obvious now, and execution engine is the last thing which will run it. But one important thing where Java is really catching up and where it was lagging, was its interpreter based, because JVM is what? Interpreter based. Interpreter, you know already, I don't need to tell you that it's line by line execution. The compiler compiles the whole code at a time and an interpreter does it what? Line by line. It makes it very slow. It makes it very, very slow. So we have evolved, and this is your assignment for Sundays tomorrow. This is your assignment also. I'll be telling you, but you have to actually get technical information properly on it. So what happened is when the Java started evolving, we created two things. One is called a just-in-time compiler, JIT. Write down this thing because you have to actually have an assignment. What is JIT? Just-in-time compiler. Because my JVM is interpreter based. जहां सोर्स कोड से हमने कन्वर्ट किया ना इनटू द बाइट कोड, दैट वाज अ कंपाइलर. ठीक है, अब बाइट कोड जब हम इसको देंगे जेवीएम को पिलाएंगे, द जेवीएम इज वर्किंग इन इंटरप्रेटर मोड. दैट मींस इट विल बी डूइंग लाइन बाय लाइन. तो फिर हमने कहा यार ये तो ठीक नहीं हुआ कि ये तो स्लो बन जाता है. जस्ट इन टाइम कंपाइलर जो हमारे पास है, हमें जस्ट इन टाइम कंपाइलर चाहिए जो इंटरप्रेटर बेस्ड मेरा जेवीएम है. इसको स्पीड अप करने के लिए मैंने जस्ट इन टाइम कंपाइलर लाया. व्हाट डज दैट मीन इज कि ये आप टेक्निकली करेंगे, इसकी ये असाइनमेंट है आपकी, और दूसरी मैं बताऊंगा इसका कि हमने क्या काम किया. कि हमने देखा कि भाई बहुत सारा कोड ऐसा होता है कि जो हमेशा ही रन होता है. जैसे फॉर लूप हो गया, इसका ये कोड है. अब एक बार क्योंकि इंटरप्रेटर अगर फॉर लूप हमने किया, लूप चल रही है, ये वापस आ रहा है इसके ऊपर, है ना. इंटरप्रेटर हर बार ही इसको करेगा बिकॉज वो लाइन बाय लाइन करता है ना. तो जब वापस आएंगे फिर से वही करना है, फिर से वही करना है. यार ये तो एक बार किया, फिर क्यों करेंगे बार बार. तो आप एक इंटेलिजेंट जस्ट इन टाइम कंपाइलर लाओ जो ऐसे वाले कोड को कंपाइल करके रखेगा उसी वक्त जब ये रन हो रहा है ना, उस वक्त ये इसको कंपाइल करके रखेगा ऐसे वाले कोड को. बाकी सारा इंटरप्रेटर बेस्ड ही है, ठीक है, लेकिन ऐसा वाला कोड जो कि बार बार जरूरत है मेरे को, ठीक है ना, इसको हम कंपाइल करके रखते हैं. एंड फॉर दैट वी हैव ए जस्ट इन टाइम कंपाइलर. और इसका एडवांस, मैंने कौन सा पेन उठाया, इसका एडवांस फॉर्म जो है दैट्स कॉल्ड एज जावा हॉटस्पॉट. That is called as Java hotspot. ठीक है, देखो ये जो दो असाइनमेंट्स मैं दे रहा हूं आपको, you should have been knowing it already, all of this thing, because I promised you that I will, you know, grab your hand and get you on from the scratch to the end. But you should have already be knowing it. If you're not knowing it, doesn't matter. But now you have to work with me. Okay, it should not be one way story that I'm teaching and you are not doing anything. Java hotspot and just in time compiler. one article from it, internet or book or something, just read about it, not even write. Just read about it and throw back to me on Monday. I will have a 10-minute result for this. What is just-in-time compiler and what is the Java hotspot? Okay, we have some 8 minutes left, and so we technically said I just wind up this thing and I go to the next PowerPoint slides where we start actually formally now our Java. Okay, so I said, simple as it is for everybody, listen to me. I said that we have a source code which is .java, and we convert this using the Java compiler which is inside our JDK. That's why I have created JDK, installed JDK, Java Development Kit. Okay, there we have a Java compiler which will convert this source code summary into
bytecode.
Bytecode. Extension Kaunain. What is the Arshin? What is the extension of bytecode?
Dot class.
Dot class. Now we feed this dot class to run it. Actually, now we have to run it. We feed this to Kaunain.
Sir, Java C, Java compiler.
No. Java compiler तो इधर आया, देखिए मैं इसको थोड़ा सा ऐसे करता हूँ, ठीक है ना? Get this through that so that we move on ना. Just get it perfectly, है? कोई बात नहीं. Don't worry. This is our first dot Java. Zubair, मैंने इसका first F capital लिखा, क्यों? What is our convention?
सर क्योंकि क्लास का नेम ये कैपिटल होना चाहिए और फाइल
Very good. I feed it to Java compiler, Java C, जो कि JDK में मौजूद है. Because JDK has everything, by the way, so JDK में मौजूद है Java C. उससे मैंने first dot Java पे काम किया and it becomes first dot class. And this is my byte code. Now I want to run it. जो Java C आप बता रहे हैं वो यहाँ पे है. उसने convert किया ना इसको first dot class यानी कि byte code में, which is intermediate code which can run on any system. It is not a machine dependent code. हमने वो बहुत सारी बातें कर ली. अब इसको execute करना है, उसके लिए मेरे को क्या चाहिए? मुझे इसके लिए चाहिए Java runtime environment. Java runtime. Okay, I need Java runtime environment for this, wherein I have JVMs, I have APIs, and I have libraries. I have a lot of things to make it run. Okay, and will JVM be machine dependent or independent?
Machine independent.
Rashid, आपने कैमरा उल्टा रखा है, आप उल्टा आ रहे हो. It will be machine
independent.
No. JVM will be machine dependent. JVM will be exactly what the machine is like. It is Intel, so JVM will be machine dependent. It will be exactly of Intel because it has converted this bytecode now into the Intel machine. If it is AMD, it has to convert this bytecode into the AMD compatible code, executable. If I have, for example, MacBook, now JVM will be exactly जो JVM Mac पे चलेगा ना, वो JVM मेरे Intel based system पे नहीं चलेगा. उससे क्या साबित होता है कि JVM is a machine dependent. ठीक है ना? लेकिन जो आपने कोड लिखा जो आपने first dot Java लिखा, ये इस मैकेनिज्म से रन कहीं पर भी हो रहा है. लेकिन अगर एक बार आपने JVM ने कन्वर्ट किया उस कोड को मैक को चलने पर, मैक के सिस्टम पे चलने को, क्या वो फिर मेरे पर चलेगा? नहीं चलेगा, क्योंकि उसने वो कन्वर्ट किया मशीन, लेकिन वो रन टाइम पे वो करता है. लेकिन जो हमारी फाइल है जो प्रोग्रामर ने लिखी, that is first dot class जो कंपाइल होके बनी, that is first dot class byte code. That is byte code. That's intermediate code. That's why we say write once and run anywhere. Vora. So we have wrote it once and we can go anywhere, any platform it can execute. But how? Because there is a JVM. Because we write our code to the JVM. We write JVM in our mind. Our Java compiler converts into the bytecode, keeping JVM in its consideration, not the exact hardware. While as C++, your compiler converts it, keeping the hardware into point of view. It converts exactly how this machine is, how these registers are, how is this RAM, what is this instruction set architecture, microarchitecture, everything keeping in mind and converting this source code into exactly runnable on this machine. Now what we have is an executable code. This cannot run on any other machine because it is इसको हमने बनाया है बिल्कुल इस मशीन के मुवाफिक, तो ये कहाँ चलेगी दूसरे मशीन पे जो कि जिसका आर्किटेक्चर ही डिफरेंट है ना, समझ आ रही है?
मगर सर
हाँ,
मगर फायदे क्या है मतलब अगर
Yes.
मतलब सी प्रोग्राम तुलो मे लिख सोर्स कोड बह गो कुन मशीन पे मतलब बे कुन मशीन पे तथ पे मे कंपाइलर खालुन यथ पे अगर मे बाइट कोड ये बनावित दिवान मे तो JVM खालुन हर कुन मशीन पे
हाँ, that's a good question, but you're not getting exactly what happening. जो आप सोर्स कोड बना रहे हो, ठीक है, आपने इसको कंपाइल किया, तो आप कंपाइल करके क्या, जैसे सी प्लस प्लस कोड आपने कंपाइल करके क्या किया इसको?
मैं कोड ये
You have made an executable code.
ऑब्जेक्ट कोड में कन्वर्ट किया
You have converted it as into the executable code.
यस .exe
What is .exe means? It has all
Execute.
those machine features. It has all those.
machine
Now,
features.
if you want to run this code in other, you give it to some other developer.
ना ये चल नहीं किया
But what do you have to give?
मैं सोर्स कोड तमिस भेज दूं
Yeah, that is the catch. You cannot give source code. That is the problem. You cannot give source code to the others. If I am giving my software to other people, if he has to convert into machine, because I have converted into, for example, this machine, if I want to give him my software, I have to give him source code, then not to convert it. How can I give my source code? That is I'm giving the intellectual property. That's the intellectual property. That's my property. I cannot give that. Do you understand? I have done a lot of hard work on it. I have made this software.
Just for the sake of saving my work तवै छे करा
Not only that, it is also saving the computation process, because I don't want to convert it. It's of no use if I convert it, because it doesn't become a general purpose then. Okay? If I have a screwdriver which is a fixed end and a one chisel head, it can only work with the chisel head screws. If I want to make it what? That it should be general purpose. I don't make it chisel head. I can change. So what I'm saying is this is the big thing. I cannot give. This is not possible. I cannot give source code to the people. Do you understand? To convert them to their machine, and I cannot go to them. So what I do is I will make my bytecode, which is just a normal. And you have any system, damn system, where there is a JVM, my code will run. So that is why I'm saying I write once and you can run it anywhere. Does it make sense?
सर ये JRE लेके देना होता है या खाली JVM देना होता है?
JRE आपका ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम देता है ना आपको. When you load the operating system, जैसे आपको माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के प्रोग्राम करने होते हैं तो वो बोलता है कि भाई इसमें ये है माइक्रोसॉफ्ट की .NET फ्रेमवर्क लोड होनी चाहिए, है ना? What is .NET framework doing? It is the environment which will run the .NET software. Same way is the Java. Is Java loaded? Java runtime environment is the operating system part, na? If it is not, your operating system will download it for you. So it is the operating system part. It's not something. For example, I give it. Yeah, your voice is not coming. So it's the operating system part. Does it make sense?
वही ये इसको साथ लेके चलना है तब जाके ये completely उस पे
वो तो जरूरी है, वो तो सिस्टम. यार आप वर्ड की फाइल भी खोलोगे तो अगर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम नहीं होगा तो वो कहाँ चलेगी? माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वर्ड है कि नहीं? तो इस तरह से आपको जावा का जो कोड होगा वो नहीं चलेगा जब तक आपको जावा रन टाइम एनवायरनमेंट नहीं होगा. ये तो सीधी सी बात है.
सर मतलब वन तोरस एम तल ये समझ कि जावा ची सिक्योर एज कंपेयर्ड टू सी एंड सी प्लस प्लस.
Absolutely, वो भी सिक्योर है, लेकिन फिर उसमें आपको खुद काम करना पड़ेगा ना. You have to go there, either otherwise you will never give the source code ना.
मतलब ये लेस वन बाइट कोड छ तेमिस दिवान सिर्फ स कर सा यूज क्या छ मे लिखमुत क्या छ तिता स छन तेमिस कंसर्न दिवान इस की.
He has no idea what is that. वो कहां उसको he can't do. Then he has to reverse, what's called a reverse engineering. That is a very big thing. What kind of when Tomahawk missile आ गया उधर पाकिस्तान के ऊपर तो उन्होंने उसको